Kid going from a refugee from South Sudan, growing up in Uganda, ended up in Senegal, then Duke, then he's a lottery pick. I mean, the sound of that sentence is like, wow, everything is possible.
I never really had basketball in mind. I never knew what basketball was. So growing up, I just played soccer my whole life, and I always wanted to be a professional soccer player. Just woke up one day, went to school, walking back from school, and this one guy stops by and is like, yo, you gotta play basketball. You're too tall and you're gonna become taller. Next thing you see, I'm on the basketball court. They invite me for the basketball camp. I'm like, I'll just go watch. I'm not going to play. And so I just came back the next day and picked up the basketball, and just remember taking like 10 steps and laid it up, and they told me you gotta take 2 to lay it up. So that's how I got to learn basketball. NBA Academy Africa by that time was like the next level for me. I moved to the next level. I wasn't really worried about not having basketball shoes. I'm not worried about the facility. We had the indoor facility. I'm not worried about whether it rains or not. So it was like the next level for me. Now I'm playing organized basketball. I'm playing basketball with refs. I'm playing basketball with the rim, with the net. They opened my eyes and I could see how this would go, and they opened my tunnel vision. And I just remember them telling me, if you keep on working hard every time, every day, be consistent with it, you will go to college, and then college you take it from there. The first time I got there, it was really hard. It was very uncomfortable. The place around me, people around me, it was great, but I just didn't speak the language. I'm in a new country. I've never been far away from my family, and it's just new stuff. I'm like, how do I even do this? And I'm not close to my family, and I had to figure it out. I had to figure out how to communicate with my other teammates who were there, because they're going through the same thing, but we don't have a way of communication, because other guys speak French, other guys speak Wolof, other guys speak Portuguese. So it was like, I had to figure it out. And I remember our technical director, Roland Houston, told us, you gotta learn how to be comfortable when you're uncomfortable. And when he told me that, I had to figure it out. And even when I got uncomfortable, I was like, you know what, I'm comfortable here and I love it here.
When I first came in, I noticed this tall, skinny, lengthy kid that never stopped talking. He's so bright, not only in basketball, but all around.
Me personally, Alfred Aboya has had the most impact on my career. He really took my development to the next level. He pushed my work ethic to the next level. We was in the gym every day, and just the person he is, like, really motivated me. And I'm like, wow, he's waking up at 5 a.m. walking, mind you, this before he had a car in Senegal, walking from his house to just come work out with me. And it's in the middle of the night. It's dangerous. A lot can happen, and he sacrificed all that time with his family for me to get better.
6 o'clock workout, all right? And he will come before practice start, get some shooting in, and then we'll practice, and after practice, he was still there.
And after I realized that, I was like, I'll take advantage of it, and he had the most impact on my basketball career and development.
He's a kid that knows what he wants. He knows where he's going. And he wants it so bad that anything and everything he has to do to get there, he will do. If you display that kind of, hunger, dedication, I think nature will just step aside and let you have what you want.
The first time I saw a coach from Duke, our coach Sewell, he came to Senegal and he had like a Duke polo on. So I'm thinking he's there to watch one of my other teammates. Fast forward like a year later, Duke starts recruiting me, and I remember getting on the Zoom and I was like, yeah, I saw you last time in Senegal. And I visited most other schools. Duke was my first visit, and ended up being Duke. I remember my head coach, Coach Shire, telling me, like, dream biggest and just dream more and have no limit. Sky's the limit. And ever since that day, I had that in my mind. The people there really made it home for me. It was my first time in America. I'm coming from Africa. I gotta learn all this new stuff. I gotta speak English the whole day. I'm not used to that. Normally I speak other languages. Other guys are there speaking other languages with me. I gotta speak English the whole day. So I gotta learn all that in a short period of time. But it was good for me because my teammates were there the whole time throughout the whole journey. My teammates they made it home for me because they made everything easy for me.
And then when actually his name got called, he was hysteria all over the place. People were jumping, hugging, high five. I remember me just sitting down and just taking all in, like, hey, this kid, man, you can see the expression on his face. Like, a kid going from a refugee from South Sudan, grown up in Uganda, ended up in Senegal, then Duke, then he's a lottery pick. And that within itself, so, I mean, the sound of that sentence is like, wow, everything is possible. Being a kid from this continent, born and raised, grew up here, never had this opportunity. So really, kudos to the NBA for bringing this program to the continent because of the lives that this program has changed.
And I've done it too in a short time. I've really started playing basketball like 5 years ago, and that I'm on like in a small short period of time I was able to dream big and really make it to the NBA. And it's just like the journey, the countries I've been to, what I've been through, and how much work I had to put in to be where I am today.
What Khaman represents is hope. If it was possible for him, it's possible for me. And that what it represents is that, hope that the players are saying, he made it, I can make it.
Being a professional has been great. You got to act a certain way. It's fun too being around, especially the team we have is a very special group of guys. It's fun being around guys who are engaging all the time, who are engaging in the locker room. I mean, it's not every team that is in the locker room sitting down after practice having conversations. So it's like we're really engaging. Everybody's having fun in the locker room, and you can tell too. You can tell now from the games it's translating. The toughness mindset really pushes you out of your uncomfortable moments, even when you're uncomfortable about something. But if you're tough, really, you can get through anything. I think with the hard times that I really faced, the toughness really made me go through those moments. And most of the tough moments, most of the hardest moments in my life are really the most fun ones when I reflect back. I want them to know that I'm the type of guy who's gonna do whatever it takes for my team to win. I'm gonna do whatever it takes for us to be a successful franchise.